know what I'm saying? He a big homie from the hood. He's like an uncle. I look at him as like an uncle, though.
Okay. And where you from in St. Louis?
Peabody Projects.
Oh, you from Peabody. All right.
BMF just dropped a bomb on 50 Cent, and baby, the streets are shaking. Leaked audio just surfaced of Big Meech nephew going off on 50 like never before. And let's be real, if there's one thing we know about 50 Cent, it's that he don't play. This man is petty on a world-class level, and when someone throws shots, he always fires back. Every single time. But this time, whoo, it's personal. The beef between 50 Cent and the BMF family has been simmering for a while, but now it's bubbling over. First, 50 took aim at Big Meech and his son, Lil Meech, but now he's got heat with Meech's nephew too. This whole thing has turned from industry drama to straight up family warfare, and it all started when 50 accused Big Meech of being a snitch. Yep, a rat. And y'all know in this game, that's the ultimate disrespect. That's like drawing blood in the streets. So what did 50 do? He took it straight to Instagram, because of course he did. Posting pics, cryptic lyrics, and throwing shades so sharp it could cut glass. But when he dropped that rat emoji next to Rick Ross's lyrics, that's when everyone knew this wasn't just beef, this was a declaration of war. Then came February 25th. 50 Cent didn't just talk, he brought the so-called receipts, legal paperwork that he said proved Big Meech had been cooperating with federal agents. Allegedly, this all came from social media personality 1090 Jake, and the documents supposedly showed that Meech gave info, real info, to help take down snow traffickers, and just like that, this wasn't street gossip anymore. This was real names, real charges, real consequences, and in the middle of it all, Lil Meech. He plays his dad in 50's BMF series, so you'd think there'd be loyalty, a bond. But nope, 50 came for him too. Said he was acting wild on set, claimed he had a substance issue and had to be sent to rehab. Oof, even the other cast members? According to 50, they saw it all. Russell Hornsby, everybody was allegedly whispering behind the scenes about Lil Meech's behavior. Then came another twist. Rapper 42 Dugg allegedly gifted Big Meech $100.00 after he got out of prison. And you already know 50 wasn't gonna let that slide. He went straight to the gram, calling Dugg out, saying he should have given that money to his own people. And 50 didn't hold back. He posted, "Yo, daddy, my ninja, I love you and cheese 'cause of cute. You made a mistake giving Screech $100.00. You could have given that to your ninjas. You have always been hard-headed." Straight messy, but 42 Dugg wasn't about to roll over and stay quiet. He clapped back hard on Instagram stories, defending Big Meech, Detroit, and his loyalty. And when blogs started running wild with the story, he shut it down, calling it straight up fake news. But baby, that wasn't even the craziest part. Then came the leaked text messages, and this tea was scalding. One of the messages read, "Lol, I'm not going to blow you up, bro." But Big Meech's nephew, Bay, was ready to drop the real deal. He said he had audio of himself, 42 Dugg, and Meek on a three-way call. And when the tape dropped, baby, it was messy. Bay didn't hold back. He went straight for Meech, asking the questions everyone's been whispering. Like, why is Meech still rocking with Tammy Cowens? After everything that allegedly went down with Dion Cuffey, why keep her around? If she really helped take down BMF associates, why is she still in Meech's circle?
He played a third party role in it.
Okay, so listen.
If he paint a picture or giving some type of explanation to Doug that he ain't giving to the world.
And Meech's response? Pure defensive mode. He didn't offer explanations. He basically said he doesn't owe any, not Bay, not the streets, nobody. And when Bay pressed him harder, Meech said if folks think he's snitching, then they better pull up the real paperwork. But here's the gag. 50 Cent already said he's got that paperwork on deck.
Doug, about another minute, I say, you see what I'm saying? Look what I'm telling you. He's like, Doug's like, man, that ain't how that call's supposed to win. What did that 5 years supposed to go?
Bey didn't back down, not for a second. He dragged Meek for never cutting off Tammy, even after all the heat tied to Cuffy's case. And honestly, he was making points. People have been side-eyeing Tammy's role for a minute now, but when Bey started going off, Meek straight up hung up the call. And y'all, that's a bad look. After the audio leaked, Bey sat down with Dogface TV for a tell-all interview. And he let it all out. A full 30 minutes of raw, unfiltered BMF family drama. Bey doubled down, saying Meech knew exactly what Tammy was doing, and that's why folks keep throwing around that snitch label. According to Bey, Tammy's cooperation with the feds wasn't just speculation. He said it was all part of a deal to get Meech's sentence cut short. He even said the legal documents show Tammy told the feds she met Dion Cuffy through Big Meech, dragging Cuffy directly into the mess. And not only that, Bey claimed Meek also linked Tammy up with Fidel Suarez. That means multiple people got caught up in this web of third-party cooperation.
Why did you dump those affidavits to help Cuff out if this your man? That's it. That's all. If you my man, and I can help you get out of jail or help you get out of position, any position that you're in, and I know I don't play no part, I'm coming to help you.
And while Meek might have caught a little break, Dion Cuffy got the short end of the stick. He's serving 27 years. And according to Bey, that's why people are calling Meek a rat, because all of it traces back to that third-party cooperation. And you know 50 Cent hasn't let any of this go. He's been hoarding receipts like a problem. And lately, he's been going full savage mode on anyone standing next to his enemies. And here's the kicker. Big Meech and Lil Meech have been spotted hanging around some of 50's biggest rivals. So of course, 50 went nuclear. Back to Instagram, back to cryptic captions, back to calling them out with emojis and subtext. He even hinted that he's working on a whole tell-all documentary about the BMF scandal with Tammy Cowan's front and center. If that drops, it's game over. And the situation with Lil Meech? It's getting colder by the day. 50 already leaked some of his text messages, where Lil Meech was low-key trying to stay in his good graces, but 50 wasn't having it. He even threatened to drop Lil Meech from the BMF show entirely. On top of that, he kept pushing the rumors about the substance issues, said producers and cast members saw it firsthand, even blamed Big Meech for enabling his son's behavior. Y'all, this is a mess. The streets are demanding answers. Bey is turning up the heat on Meek, 50 is pulling out documents, and Dion Cuffy? He's still rotten in a cell. 27 years deep? If the rumors about third-party cooperation are true, Big Meek's legacy might take a hit it can't recover from. And honestly, it might already be too late. So what now? Knowing 50? He's already planning his next savage move, whether it's more Instagram shade, a documentary bombshell, or even legal action. He's not done. As for Big Meech's family, they're not sitting quietly either. His nephew Bey already came out swinging. And if Lil Meech decides to fire back too, things are about to explode. One thing's for sure, this feud is far from over, and with names like 50 Cent, Big Meech, Lil Meech, and 42 Dugg all tangled in this messy web, we might be watching one of the ugliest, most public beefs hip-hop has ever seen. But let me ask y'all, do you think Big Meech owes the streets an explanation, or is he right to keep quiet? Is 50 just being messy as always, or is he actually exposing the truth? And is this drama going to destroy the BMF legacy forever? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss a single drop of tea. Because trust me, there's more coming.